In a small town in Zanzibar, a boy was born. His name was Farrukh Bulsara. No one believed that this shy child with prominent front teeth would one day become a legend who captured the hearts of millions across the world. From childhood, music was his life. The piano was a window into another world, a place where he could rise above the limits of life. When his family migrated to England, he was a lonely and different teenager. Yet inside him burned a flame no one could extinguish, an endless passion for music. Years later, in the 1970s, he met three energetic young men, Brian May, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon. Together, they formed a band called Queen. From the very beginning, there was something in Freddie's voice that set him apart. A voice powerful, flexible, and unmatched. A voice that could be both soothing and explosive at the same time. When Bohemian Rhapsody was released, everything changed. An unusual song, a blend of rock, ballad, and opera. Record companies said, 6 minutes is too long, people won't listen. But Freddie believed that art should not be caged by time or rules. He was right. The song became one of the greatest masterpieces in the history of music. Yet behind that confident smile was a fragile man filled with loneliness. Freddie fell in love, had his heart broken, and struggled with solitude. In front of thousands, he shined like a star. But in private, he often faced silence and sorrow. The moment no one can forget is his performance at Live Aid 1985. 50,000 people in the stadium and millions watching on TV witnessed how a man in a simple white t-shirt and jeans shook the entire world with his voice. When he performed Radio Gaga and the crowd clapped along with him, history recorded it. This was more than music. This was the sound of immortality. But life was not always kind. Freddie faced AIDS at a time when the world was filled with fear and judgment. Even so, he never gave up on his art and his love for music. Until his very last days, he stayed in the studio, singing and recording. He wanted to leave behind a legacy that would live on, even after his silence. In 1991, when he closed his eyes for the last time, millions across the globe wept. But the truth is this: Freddie Mercury never really died. His voice, his songs, and the dreams he awakened in millions of hearts live on forever. Today, when we listen to Queen, it feels as though he is back on stage. A man who believed that music could change the world. And he was right. After Freddie's passing, a heavy silence fell over the world of music. It was as if a light had been extinguished, one that had warmed millions. But the truth was, with every note, every song, every performance, Freddie had created something that time could never erase. His bandmates in Queen decided to carry on his path. Brian May and Roger Taylor have often said, when we go on stage, we still feel Freddie's presence. It's as if he's with us, his voice guiding us. One of his greatest memorials was the tribute concert in 1992. Hundreds of artists from around the world came together on one stage to honor him. A stadium full of people, all singing in unison. Not only for Freddie, but for the message he gave to the world: love, freedom, and boundless art. Freddie's legacy was not just music. He became a symbol of courage and authenticity, a man who never hid who he was. With flamboyant costumes, free movements on stage, and a voice that shattered every mold, he showed the world that it was possible to be different, and to mesmerize the world with that difference. And today, new generations, even those not born during his lifetime, hear his voice for the first time and feel the same wonder, excitement, and deep respect that people felt in the 1980s. Every time Bohemian Rhapsody, We Will Rock You, or Somebody to Love is played, halls fill with sound, people sing along, and in that moment, everyone knows Freddie is still alive. He was a man who fought illness, faced loneliness, yet never allowed his voice to be silenced. His body may have failed, but his spirit and his art scream louder today than ever before. And perhaps this is the secret of his immortality. When you close your eyes and listen, you can still see him. A man on stage with a confident smile, microphone in hand, and a voice that declares, "The show must go on."